Good morning, everyone. First off, I'm sorry we're late. Let me explain what happened. And I know it's right on 9 o'clock, maybe even 9:01. Hey, Sylvia, great to see you here. Let me explain what happened. I put down my cell phone, which is what I do these classes on, and I couldn't find it. I couldn't remember where I put it down. I'm running around the whole house looking what I do. I know it was downstairs. I went out because I've just done it, and I'll tell you about a demonstration I just did, which was phenomenal. I went out to the truck. I'm looking for different stuff. Did I leave it in the truck? Where's my cell phone? I'm running everywhere around for it. I couldn't find it. Eventually, and I'm like, okay, this is okay. Just be chill. Just be cool. It'll all work out. And then it was like, must have been like 9 o'clock. Okay, this is serious. I can't find my cell phone. And it was on top of the microwave by the drawer that has the tape that I use to hang up these classes. So, my planned program. So I'd actually put it on top of the microwave while I got the thing. So crazy. Anyway, I'm here. I apologize for being late. I might have been right on time. Actually, I was definitely a minute late. But I'm sorry. So Linda, great to see you here as well. I don't know who just laughed, but somebody laughed. Believe me, I wasn't laughing. I was laughing to begin with. Like, how does this happen? And then I'm like, hang on, it's 9 o'clock. It's serious. And so I had to go back and track all my steps and where was I going. And that's why I was able to find it. The funny thing is the microwave is black and my phone is black. So it sat on the top perfectly and blended in. So it started off really positive because I was successful. I found it. Great to see you, Linda. Thanks so much for being here. I hope you have a great class. Betsy, welcome from the North Carolina mountains. I love the fact that you're out traveling and doing things, you and Herb, so thanks so much and great to see you here. Pat, of course, Pat is here and that's great every time, never taken for granted. It's always great to see you and I love that you're so invested in you, Pat, to put in the time and effort to come and do these classes because it does make you able to do so much more. Someone just sent an angry face. What was the angry face for? Mom, great to see you. Always great to see you and thanks. It was good to get to see you last night. Or I didn't see you last night, get to talk to you last night for me early morning for you. Hope you had a great day. Sylvia, you're having the same sound problem. That's, I don't know what that is. I think everybody else is okay with the sound unless somebody else. Let me just make sure my sound is fully up. It is. I think it should be okay. If anybody else is having sound problems, please let me know. And today is a very simple workout. So simple because I want to incorporate something else into this today as well. But again, so important. I love this workout today because it is about simplicity. This is Tuesday, which is brain training, getting the brain to feel multitasking, feeling the effect of balance throughout the body. So really, very, very simple. Not a hard day, not a day you're going to walk out of here tired and exhausted, but I have to remind you, it's incredible the power that you have in your brain to control your body, and that's what we're going to tap into. Mum, you laughed. I'm glad it was you laughing. Anytime I can make you laugh is beautiful. Patrick, great to see you here. Thanks so much. Always good to see you here, Patrick, and Doug as well. I'm going to call you guys the beasts of the class, the tough beasts of the class. So it's good to see you here. And then here's Bob Eubanks. Bob, I think, has a stutter with his thumb when he's typing. I'm here. Hey, Bob, good to see you. Hope you're doing great. So really quickly, you guys are onto a great thing. We know that 60 Up works. We've seen, we feel, we hear the results that come through from people who actually get on the board, use it and follow the program and then challenge themselves and take it as something positive, not something that they don't want to do, but something that will improve their lives. I met with over 40 doctors and physical therapists the other day and people that are involved in the health industry did a presentation. Every single one of them loved it. I even had people coming up to me afterwards, physical therapists and doctors. Can I buy this? I want to take this home. Could I take yours with me? Could I buy yours off of you? Every single one of them, and they want to take it across the country as a medical approved device. Now, we still have a lot of work to get to that because of the insurance companies and everything else that goes on with that. And the approval through the medical system. But to have a whole room, we're talking about a convention room, of so many experts specializing in neuropathy was one of the things, certainly TBIs, knee replacements, hip, and to see every single one of them, doctors and physical therapists and people that own these big companies that represent 8,000 doctors coming up and saying, we want to take your product. It was so empowering. And the reason I tell you that is because you're doing the right thing. Doctors are turning around and saying, this is incredible. Physical therapists are saying, we want this for our patients. They want to take it and give it to their patients to take home to improve their results from physical therapy. And so I just wanted to give you that great, because I'm really excited because I created this to help Bob with his balance problems. And it's just grown from there, and having proof of concept, which you guys are experiencing. And at the same time, having doctors now and physical therapists and specialists coming out and saying, this is unbelievable, when they want to buy them for their practice and stuff. It's just really heartwarming, because I want you to know that you're on the right path. We're doing the right things together. Sylvia says, I think it's my iPad. I'll just have to watch. Hi, everyone. Anyways, I would try and remember, the right shoe is the red shoe and the left foot is the white shoe. That one's dirty. Sylvia. There you go. You can read lips. I just said, hello, Sylvia. Okay, so with that being said, my message for today is very, very simple as well. Positivity. We just want to, my mum's laughing because I almost fell off the stool lifting my legs up that high. Positivity. Positivity is maybe the most important character trait that you can have every single day. You see people that are always negative, people that are always positive, and what comes around, how they blend in with the world. And look, it's crazy times right now. When I look at what's going on in other countries, which is devastating to see, the desperation in people, we can get caught up not in the help, but in the negativity of everything's bad, everything's bad. But we have the opportunity to start with ourselves, and we'll always have more impact by being positive and bringing a positive energy, not dismissive. That's different. Oh, it's okay, everything's going to be okay. No, positivity that we can find a result. Positivity that we can play a part by starting with ourselves being positive and spreading that to people around us. And we're going to focus a little bit at the end on this today, even in exercise, because it's so important that whatever we're doing, even when it's tough, and there's nothing wrong with complaining. Right, there's nothing wrong with complaining how tough it is, provided you have a solution you're working on. Of course we're human. Of course things are tough. If you dismiss it, we're not facing reality. But at the same time, if we can say it's tough, that's human. But if you turn around and say it's tough, but I can make a positive difference, and this is how I'm going to do it, and we see the beautiful things that are around us to help that support, then we're on to winning already. And it starts with us and spreads. And I guarantee you, positive people will attract the right people for change in a good way. And the negativity will only pull down those. And trust me, I go through it. I'm not sitting here I have days where I'm really like, this isn't working. I have to tap back into my own thought process and saying, what am I contributing to my life with my attitude? And then what am I contributing to other people by my attitude? So find the positivity. I wrote in here, just very simple, positive energy. And we're going to do that today. So here we go. I've got to just clean the lens. I noticed there was a little hair on there. Mort, great to see you here again, Mort. It's 2 classes in a row. And it's so good. And I love you being here as much as I appreciate your comment on my philosophy. I really appreciate you being here. And Vicky, you're going to try to get this workout in later. No, Vicky, you're not going to try. You're going to do it, because you will find this is not a hard workout and you can go through it faster. This is not a long workout. You will find the time, because it will make the change with you first, and you'll be so proud of you doing it. So with that being said, let's get on. Don't forget your water. I'm using the metal poles today. Just for those that are using metal poles, so they don't feel left out. Here we go. Just start with tapping on the 1-on-1. Your right foot. There you go, Vicky. Okay, I will do it. There you go. Not because I said, but because you know it's good for you. We're just tapping on the 1-on-1, nice and easy. If some of you are new here or just starting with us, remember, go at your own pace. Don't worry about having to keep up, and make sure safety is always first. If you feel uncomfortable, take a break. If you haven't got stuff that you feel comfortable doing, go back to the Bob Eubanks basic workout, 3-week workout, and then our intermediate, because all you need to do is be safe getting on the board and off the board, and everything else will flow. Okay, what I want you to do now is I just want you to tap on the 3 that's outside the pole, and take a moment to pause and feel the balance. We're working on the leg that's on the ground. There you go, good. Bob Eubanks, how you doing? I haven't spoken to you in a little while. I hope you're doing great, my friend. And touch, and down, and touch. And again, that little pause, you'll begin to feel the strength in the hip of having to balance. You'll feel a little bit of, if you bend your knee, the strength in the quad. Here we go, last couple. There you go, good. Now we're going to change this up. We're going to go in here. We're going to go 3, down, then cross the right foot over, 2, and down. And what we're doing here, just so you understand, when you go wide, you're putting the pressure on the outside of the foot for balance. When you cross over, you'll notice that you're putting more pressure on the inside of the foot that's on the ground. Let's go left leg. Wide, tap, 2, tap. Wide, tap, 2, tap. So we go wide, tap, onto the ground, across. Wide, ground, across. Wide, ground, across. Now what I want you to do is go wide and across. So we go 3, 2, down. 3, 2, and down. And 3, 2, and down. And 3, 2, and down. Last time, 3, 2, and down. Just nice and slow, so we really get the brain to feel the strength of balancing on the ground. All right, so that's just a little bit just to wake up. What I want you to do now is just rock your knees. I'm just rocking my knees just forward and backwards into here, just to loosen up. My heels are barely coming off of the ground, but again, just nice, easy, getting those legs moving. Now, take the right foot, push the board to the ground, step up on 2 and 2, and all I want you to do is just rock side to side. Begin to feel the balance. Now, I was doing this in the demonstration of the day, and I said to the gentleman that I brought up from the audience, one of the physical therapy people, as soon as the board touches the ground, go the other way slowly. So I feel, I react. I feel, I react. As soon as the board touches the ground, come back to the center. So what we're developing here is the ability to feel. It's that touch, it's that sensory touch, except it's not us. We feel the board touch, we react back to the middle. Touch back to the middle. As soon as it touches, come back to the middle. So again, touch, boom, correct. Oh, I went too much on the correction. Touch, correct. And again, touch, correct. And again, touch, correct. And again, touch, correct. As soon, don't even let it hit the ground heavy. It's a gentle touch, and then correct. And I'll know when it touches because the board stops. Then I just correct. There you go, and back and down. Good. Now, what I want you to do, push down with the right foot, step back with the left. Now, this is what we're going to do. You can do it with me. Step up. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, and step back. Now, left foot, you step up. 1, then we rock 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, step back. So it's step, rock 4. Step, 1, 2, 3, 4, step back. And step, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, step back. I'm doing this for Sylvia. And we step up with the left, we step up with the right foot. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, step back, left, step, 1, 2, 3, 4, step back, step up right, 1, 2, 3, 4, step back, step, rock 4, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, step back, step, rock 4, step, 1, 2, 3, 4, step back, step, 1, 2, 3, 4, step back. Now we're going to advance this a little bit. I want you to think of lifting your leg up higher than a step, like you're stepping over. So we're going to go up, step, 1, 2, 3, 4, step back. Now higher, up, step, 1, 2, 3, 4, step back. Lift, step, 1, 2, 3, 4, step back. Lift, step, 1, 2, 3, 4, step back. Good, just shake those legs out. What I want you to do in here is just grab a quick drink of water. I just realized I'm almost out of water. I was drinking some before we got anyone. I think I was drinking and then running to find my phone and drinking and hope I got enough water. If not, I can run to the refrigerator because I have more water. Okay, what was it, Bob? Bob, you said you're doing great. You're doing good getting ready to take your son Noah to San Diego State. That's great. Congratulations. And San Diego State is a great college. I've had a number of my players, as you know, go there, and I'm sure he'll have a fantastic time down there. So, okay, next one we're going to go on. What I want you to do is step up on 3. So take your right foot onto 3, and all you're going to do is take your left foot, push, and then stand. And push and stand. Now, if you're using metal poles and you're feeling comfortable, you can barely touch them. Just know that they're there. If you're using the yellow poles, then obviously they have a little flex in there. So again, you can hold them a little tight, but they still will force your body to do the work. Now, what we're working on here is the ability to stand on one leg. And we're just working on one side. What I want you to do now is let go with one hand. So we push on your thighs, push back and let go. And push and let go. We're just working on one leg. One more time and stand. Good. Let's take the left leg, push it into here, bring the right leg up. And push and right leg. All we're looking for here is, can I balance on a rocking board on one leg? You'll notice that you'll have more pressure on the inside of the foot to counteract. If you go to the outside, you'll find yourself leaning. So put the pressure on the inside of the left leg. So you push inside of the left leg and push inside of the left leg. There you go. And again, push inside of the left leg. Excellent. And push and stand. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a weight transference exercise. You can just stand here, where we're going to push on 3, lift and stand. And if you want to take your hand off, you can. So you push, lift. If you feel safe, take it off. Now we're going to go straight to the lift. So we're going here, step on one leg, step on one leg. This is single leg balance training, which is really, really good. Because if you can balance on a slanted surface, you'll feel so much stronger on a flat surface. Good, last one. And step back off of the board. Give me 10 butt kickers. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, shake your legs out. Grab another quick mouthful of water. And we're moving on to the next exercise. And that was a quick mouthful, and I'm being careful because look how much I got left. Very little. Okay, next exercise we're going to do is a little bit more advanced, but I want to go from strength to speed. That's what we're working on here, strength to speed. Imagine you're sitting in a train station, you're sitting down your train, you suddenly realize the train's about to leave and you haven't got on the right train, they gave you the wrong information, and you've got to run to get to that train. So this is what we're going to do. Put your feet about 1 and 1 apart. Now, give me 4 squats. Remember, the butt goes back, push that person away behind you, and then 4 knee bends. 1, 2, 3. We're training to get out of a chair now. Step up on 1 and 1, and let's run just a little bit. So we're pushing those feet nice and fast. There you go. So we've gone from practicing standing up out of a chair to quick steps. Stop, step back with the right leg. Here we go again. And 1 and 2. Squeeze the butt at the top. 3 and 4. Now step up quick, and let's go for a quick little run. What we're doing here is we're getting the brain to get the body to react to different movement, different speeds, different needs. So there's the power to stand and the speed to run. And step back again. Here we go again. Again, go at your own speed, even if you're not running, just moving those feet a little faster. Here we go. And squat, up, squeeze your butt, and up. Good. And squeeze. And last one. Now step straight up, and let's go again. Quick little steps. I can feel my body temperature rising. I feel my breathing getting a little heavier. I can feel that. I can feel the energy beginning to go. My heart's definitely beating faster. And push down with the left, step back. Here we go again. Are you ready? And we squat and up, squeeze the butt. And 2. And I'm going to step up with my left foot this time, so I step the right each time. 4. Now step up with the left. Here we go, and we're running. We'll also step back with the left when I say change. Definitely feel the energy going up. There you go. And step back with the left foot. Here we go. We got 2 more sets of these to go. Butt goes back and knee bent. Down and squeeze. Down and squeeze. Down and squeeze. Last one. Step up with the left foot again. Here we go. The last one will go right. We've got 1 more set to do. There you go. So you're moving it fast. If you have the metal poles, you'll notice in some ways it's a little jerkier because the poles are also moving with such strength that they don't flow quite as well with the board, whereas the yellow poles, you'll be able to be in a great position because the poles will move with the board as far as the board can lead the way and the poles will follow. Okay, step back with the left foot. Here we go, last one, last set. And down and squeeze. Back and squeeze. Make sure when you're doing this, your butt's going back, your knees are not going forward. Last one, back and squeeze. Excellent. Step up right foot. Here we go. We're on the last one. Last little run. We've increased the energy. Again, now while you're doing this, I'm going to start thinking positive. Start thinking about the things that this is going to allow you to do. Start thinking about when you were at the height of your fitness and how you'd run down the street or run up the stairs or run to the bathroom. That one's Bob. And you never thought about it and you felt so fit. Good. Step back with the right leg. As we're doing exercises, we're going to focus now on the positivity of what we're doing. Often, grab a quick drink of water. Often we know we have muscle memory, but we have memory for a reason. It's to protect us, but also to lead us. So memory will say, I remember that was a bad situation. I'm not going to put myself in that again. That's a positive memory from a negative experience. See how it's positive? And then at the same time, we have positive memory that, again, leads us to do things or know that it's good for us, and the results warm us. It warms us from inside, thinking about what we used to do or what we enjoyed doing. And we're going to look at that a little bit in the next exercises coming up. Okay, I'm out of water. We're going to jump on and go on the next one. And then after the next exercise, I'll probably have to run and get some water. Okay, here we go. Again, a new exercise. What I want you to do is cross over your right foot to number 2 and step on the board. Now you're going to lift the left leg and step on 3. Then you're going to lift the left leg again, step off the board, tap your foot to the side, step back up, and step off. What we're working on here is the ability to go up and down sideways as well as crossing over. Let's try the left foot, cross over to 2. So we've got the crossover. step on 3, lift 3, lift the right, step off, step down, step back the left foot on 2, 3, and then back and off. Now right foot, so we go 2, 3. Did I step on this one? Lift, no, I don't think I did. Down, down, step, here, back, and tap. Step, here, lift, down, down. So what we're doing here is keeping the weight on the leg that's on the outside, on the number 2 here. So the right leg, tap, lift, step, down, step, here, back, and off. And we're touching so many balance issues here. Crossing the leg, being in balance. So let's do it a little slower so that, again, you really take the time for the brain to feel. Lift, cross, step. Feel the change in balance here, down. Now straight away lift the leg again, step off, side, we step up, back, feel your center, feel your balance. Now let's cross. We cross, we feel that strength, we lift, we feel the strength, we step. Straight away we lift again, step to the side, down, up, up, and feel how strong you feel in the ground. Here we go again. Step, step, lift, step off, tap, step, up, back, tap, step, lift, down, lift. What we're working on here is complete control of the body. I'm stepping, I'm going, I'm lifting, I'm stepping, I'm down. All the different movements that we're in here doing, we're completely controlling everything that we're doing by action and thought, not by momentum. Let's go one more time each side. Step, step, lift, step, tap, lift. Here, last time going to the left and cross, lift, and lift, off, step, and back. Okay, good. So shake those legs off. We're going to go on to another exercise. I'm going to move the board back just a little bit to give you a little bit more space to see. We're going to go straight on. What I want you to do is turn sideways. So we're in here sideways. I want you to step up next to the pole. So your right foot is next to the pole and I'm here. Now all we're going to do is the right foot is going to touch the ground and come back. Feel the ground, come back. Feel the ground, come back. Feel the ground, come back. And you'll see we're going to build this. Now step off to the side with your left foot and let's go to the other side. Left foot goes next to the pole and all we're going to do, touch, you're stepping on the ground and back. Step on the ground, back. Step on the ground, back. And feel your weight and then push back. Step with the right foot to the side and then we go to the other side. Now we're going to build on this. Step up, right leg, left leg by the pole. Now what I want you to do is tap your toe on the ground, step, tap your heel on the ground, step, tap your foot on the ground, step, and now we're going to step off of the board and quick little steps to turn. Then we're going to step up, right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. Now from here, toe goes on the ground, heel goes on the ground, whole foot goes on the ground, up, and then step off and quick little turn. I'm going to move the board just a little bit because I moved it back. It's gone off of the carpet a little bit around. So watch again. We go, join in. Left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg. Now we go toe, step up, heel, step up, flat, step up. Now quick turn, quick feet, and quick little turn around. 1, 2, 3, 4, toe, up, heel, up, flat, up, quick little feet and turn it around. Then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, toe, up, heel, up, flat, up, quick little turn, turn it around. And right, left, toe, up, heel, up, flat, up, quick little feet. We're going to go back again the other way. I'm going to move this a little bit closer now. I can feel the ground underneath me is really unsteady because the concrete is all curved. So I want to put it in a place where I feel that the board is not rocking on top of the rocking. Here we go, left leg. 1, 2, 3, together. Toe and heel and flat and quick little turn around and 1, 2, 3, together. Toe and heel and flat and quick little feet. One more time each side. Left, right, left. Now the right foot, toe and heel and flat and quick little turn around. And last one, right, left, right, together. Left foot, toe and heel and flat and quick little run around. There you go, good, excellent. So what I want you to do is just come shake those legs off. Don't shake your legs off, I mean shake your legs out. If you shake them off, then you shook too hard. Okay, grab a quick drink of water. Are you ready? Grab your water really quick. And I got a new bottle of water. Again, it's so important to stay hydrated. Now, could I do these last 2 exercises without getting water? Absolutely I could. I know I could because determination and strength, I know that I could do it, but it's about being smart listening. My body says, Dan, you need water. It's humid out here. I'm definitely sweating. And so it's worth taking a break. That's what I say to you all the time. If you need to stop and get water, listen to your body. It's not about completing the exercises together. It's about getting you stronger, about being smarter. Always find the positive. I was smart enough to go and get water. You are smart enough to know you need a break, or you're smart enough to know you don't. You've had your water and you're feeling good. I'm going to grow. Okay. Now this is going to be a first time exercise that we've done. And it's so simple again. Please trust me, step up on 2 and 2, that this is impacting. We're going to work specifically on the balance, perception, or pressure point balance, sensory perception and reality of where our pressure points are. So come and find your balance and you'll see how this is going to work. Now what I want you to do, and I'm going to go quiet, keep the balance that's in here. Right, keep your balance. I now want you to think of something that was really happy. Think of a time in your life or a moment or an event or something that you can think back on and knew how happy you were. Just think about it. Off you go. Okay, now just come and rock side to side. Now I'll tell you that I was thinking about my dog that sadly, I shouldn't say sadly, because we had the most amazing life, so I try and celebrate rather. He's no longer here with me. He was my best friend for 16 and a half years. And I think about some of the things that we did and it just makes me want to smile and just laugh. So again, we're going to do it again because sometimes when we go, someone says, well, think of something where you're really happy. It's amazing how hard it is for us to actually focus. We're searching what made us happy, and we keep thinking for more and more. I just want you to simply find something that made you happy. Here we go again. Find your balance on 2 and 2. Think again of something else that you didn't think of. And we're going to take about 30, 40 seconds here to think of something that made you really happy. Take the time to reminisce. Off you go. Okay, now rock side to side. Now I hope that you were able to tap into something that made you really happy. Something that you look back on. I'm pretty sure for my mum, it would be something to do with her kids. Or maybe her father, her brother, but it was definitely family oriented because I know how my mum is all about family. And her joy comes from her own family, I know that for sure. But whatever yours was, it may be when you won a race. It could be something you achieved. It could be a moment with something, whatever it is. Do you see how sometimes it's hard to think of one thing that made us really happy and then engage back in the time? I know my mind keeps flickering off and saying, what about the, if I focus on one thing, I start wanting to smile. When I think about it and really let it fill my mind of memory, and then I feed it through my body going, oh, that sounds good. Now, on the other side of that, notice how you are balancing the whole time. See, your mind is focusing on something else and your brain is engaged in finding that balance. If you were worried about your balance, you weren't able to fully think about the things that made you happy. Once we can get to that point, and keep rocking with me, once we get to the point where you can think fully about the things that made you happy, but the balance is taken care of by the brain, now you're in a fantastic position to be balanced in life, because the brain is connected to the body while the mind is thinking about things you want to think about. We're going to do it one more time. Last time, only about 20 seconds. Let me give you a scenario. I want you to think of when you were a child. Think back to when you were a kid and a moment in your school time that brought you a lot of happiness. We're going to go all the way back and I'll explain why. Think all the way back to when you were in school. It could be any experience. It could be the bell rang, I got out of school early. It could be I left school without telling the teachers and no one caught me. It could be I got an A grade in my class and they did a presentation. I won an award. My best friend was at school and I used to love meeting him in the playground. Whatever it is, I want you to think about an experience that you had at school while you're balancing, one that you have so much happiness and pride over. Here we go. You ready? And find that balance. Now think about you back in school. And go ahead and rock. Now I'll tell you what mine was. I went to a school a little bit like Harry Potter, except I wouldn't say it was always magic. But I was part of a house, they call them houses over there, called Frobisher. And I remember I was voted the best athlete in that there was, I think there was 6 different schools. We had a school with over 1,300 boys in it. It was boys only. And they would all compete within the school to find out which had the strongest house. I was with Frobisher and I got voted the best athlete because we'd play all the different sports and it was all through the year, these competitions, and I got voted the best athlete. So it always made me smile because it was a very high education school, very high education, and my love was athletics. So to be recognized as an athlete in the school always made me feel great. So whatever yours was, and keep rocking with me, whatever's yours was, it's beautiful, and hopefully you found yourself smiling and noticing that if you focused on your balance, you lost that memory a little bit. And then once you focused on the memory, the balance was free to take care of itself. Now, the reason I wanted you to think all the way back is look how powerful your brain is. Look how powerful your mind is, your memory, the things that happened 40, 50, 60 years ago, even more for some people, is still fresh when you think about it. So if at any point you think that you don't have the smarts to use everything that you've had in life to get better, then you need to rethink, because you are so powerful. And going back and how it suddenly feels fresh, how it suddenly it makes you feel different. This is what I mean by positivity. This is the energy that you can generate from memories to understand things that were incredible while you're still working on your balance. See, it's not always about go, go, go. Sometimes it can be about what was, and we bring it to the present and it fills us and it changes our energy, because for a moment we felt great. We felt positive. And if you can hold on to that, your life will change so much that when things are tough, we know that it will work out. We know that we have the power and strength to make it happen. So with that being said, push down with the right foot, step back with the left, shake those legs out. Give me some butt kickers. We're going to do the last exercise, which is about going to the ground. For some of you, and I'll come and read the messages. Thanks so much for the messages in there. We've got one more exercise to do, and I can't see them from here. But this is what I want you to do. We're going to the ground. Again, only go as far as you can go. The poles are here to help you. Trust your strength, but be smart. Each day you can improve or increase as you get more confident. Now, what I want you to do is take your right leg back, bend the knee, hold onto the poles, bend your knee. How far down can you go? If you can go to where the knee touches the ground, now push on both feet and pull with your arms and pull yourself back up. Let's change legs. You go to the left leg. There you go. Now, hold onto those poles, bend your knee as far as you can go. If this is as far as you can go, stand up. If you can go a little further, but as soon as you know it's enough, now my knee's on the ground, now come and stand back up again. Let's go again, right leg. Leg goes back, we bend, lean on those poles, have those poles support you. If you notice, my hands are on top of the poles, not here. I put a finger or two fingers over the top, so I have that strength to pull myself back up again. Here we go again. Leg goes back, bend both legs, lean on those poles a little bit, we're down, and now push and pull yourself back up. What we're doing here is developing the strength in the legs to be able to, again, go onto the ground. Now, what I want you to do is put both hands on the board, come back to the poles, lean on them and pull yourself back up. We've got 4 more to do after this one. Leg goes, so we go down, only as far as you can. If you can go to the ground, touch the board, here we go, and pull back up. Okay, we've got 4 to go. We're gonna do something a little different on this one now for those that are more advanced. If not, stick to what we were doing or what you were doing. We're here, hold on to those poles, go to the ground, touch the board. Now, for some of you, you can do the same thing coming up. For those of you that feel stronger, put one hand, your left hand on your knee, right hand on your knee, and now push with your upper body and push yourself up and come and stand up again. Here we go, left leg goes back. We go down, touch the ground, touch the board. Now right hand goes on first, left hand, and push. If you get stuck, put your hands onto the poles, and if you find that when you push up, you're beginning to rock, don't do it, put your hands back on the poles. Here we go, last 2, we're here. Go to the ground, touch the board, left, right, or touch the board, go to the poles, whichever you want to do here. Now push with your arms as you push with your legs. Push, you come back up. Last one for the day, here we go. Goes back, hold on to those poles, bend your knee, touch the board. The reason we touch the board is because then we know we're balanced on our knee and our foot. Right hand, left hand, and push all at the same time. And push, and you're up. There you go, shake the legs out. And that's the end of the workout. Grab a quick little drink of water. And I loved it. Let's just see what in here. Betsy, thanks so much. I'm glad that you, I'm so glad that, you enjoyed it, because again, it's not always about working out. It's about working out. We work out the positivity, we work out the pleasure, we work the negativity out of us while we tap in. At the same time, we're working on our balance and moving and getting exercise. I'm going to come back and read yours, Mort, after the cool down, because I can see it's very interesting. I want to spend a little bit more time than rushing through it on there. Okay, here we go. Just roll the ankle out. Right ankle in here. Good. Left ankle, just roll the knee from in to out. Loosen up. It wasn't a hard physical workout today. Good. Now take the other way. Take the right knee in and just roll it out this way. And again, take it in. I think that's what we did before. Good, and just shake those legs out. Now when you push the board, put the ball of the foot on the edge of the board and just push it down. Feel the stretch down the back of the leg. More, please stay, because I want to read that, and I see that you're a clinical hypnotherapist. Which it's an incredible gift that you gave so many people. Take the left leg, push it in the foot, ball of the foot on the edge of the board, heel on the ground, just push forward. My mum is actually a hypnotherapist as well, as part of her doctor's practice that she's still practicing. So it's so good to see, because I know the difference she makes in so many people's lives, and I know you did the same as well. So I look forward to reading your whole comment. There you go, good. Push the board down, put your foot against the pole, drop the heel, lean forward, feel that stretch. Oh, it feels so good. And come back. Good, take the left foot, touch the pole, drop the heel, come in and stretch forward into there. Oh God, I can feel I'm tight. If you let your butt go back a little further, you can get more of a stretch, and you can always drop your hand to your leg if you'd like to. And let's go back to the other side. Take the right toe, push against the board, drop the heel. I'm gonna push my butt back a little bit. Then I can drop my right hand and see if I can touch my ankle or my foot or even my knee, so we get more of a stretch down the back of that leg. Leg should be straight. And let's change it up again. We go toe, drop the heel, go on the board, drop into here, my butt goes back, my leg is straight, and I can touch my foot, I can even touch the board, touch the red pole, give yourself different places in here, and feel that stretch. Good, and come back up. Very good. Give 10 more butt kicks. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this one, what you do, just take the knee and around left leg. We're just loosening it up. So we lift it here and just roll it. Don't lift it too high, because then we start working the muscle too much. We just want to loosen up the hips and take that leg across as we loosen the hips up. There you go. Excellent. And shake your legs out. Beautiful. And you know the last ones that we do? Interlock fingers, push them away, just work. There you go. Work on those fingers. Excellent. Now what I want you to do is take your fingers and bring the elbows together and just do this exercise. All we're doing is working the opposite of the shoulders, bringing them together. You got it, good. Now take your hands, lock them behind in here, just pull them down so you're into this place. Beautiful, perfect. Excellent. Now take your right arm, bring it across to your left shoulder, just pull yourself across into here. I'm so excited because I got some new inventions. I know I've been talking for it a while, and sadly because of COVID, there you go, but more because of the manufacturing getting stuff in, I wasn't able to get stuff in, but I've got probably 3 new products that are about to come out that will help with stretching, mobility, balance, neuropathy, strengthening the feet. We're putting the orders in today. And I'm so excited. Now roll your shoulders, because there's so much positivity that comes from it, from strengthening the body. And I've tested them. I took them to the doctors the other day and showed them, and they loved them. It was like, when can we get those? When will they be arriving? And so I'm really excited to share that with you soon coming up. It will continue to improve and strengthen your body. So as soon as we get them, being delivered, you'll see them. I'll give you guys all a notice, and we might do an introductory offer for all the long-term people that are always here. I'm just shaking my arms out. I suddenly got excited because I'm thinking what we can do to make it great for you. All right, so that's the end of the workout. Let me just look quickly at what Mort said. Don't forget, grab your water as well. Such a positive class today. I don't feel like I had a hard workout. I feel like I had a positive experience. I felt like I shared a special moment with you today, reminiscing about your childhood. I'd love if you could go back in here and write, what it was you were thinking, if you feel confident, if you would like to share. What was your favorite moment we looked at three different times that we were thinking of. I'd love for you to share on here what it was, especially at school. But pick one of the 3 and just say, I just reminisced and it made me feel. And it's your words. I thought about when this happened and it made me feel. Take it in, think about it, treasure it, hold on to those feelings. I know when I was acting in movies and there was times that I'd have to cry, I didn't force myself to cry. Before the scene would start, I would think back to my dog Brock in England, and a special moment that happened with him. I still get kind of a little teared up now, and I'd always think about that. And I'd let true emotions come to me. And I would have, if I had a line I was saying, I would think of that line, and as I was saying it, that emotion would build up naturally. That was the way that I was able to get to the point of crying naturally. Anytime you force anything, it's never comfortable for anybody to watch. But when it would happen, and I'd find myself breaking down because it was such a special memory, and even now when I think about it, I suddenly felt that emotion coming up. So again, I'd love to hear what it was. Some more, you said wonderful, reminds you of your 50 years. Congratulations, my friend, as a clinical hypnotherapist, helping people develop positive associations to change negative attitudes. It's critical. And maybe, talking with my mum who still practices now, how many sad, lonely, unhappy, scared, maybe scared is the biggest word, people there are because of the fear that's being fed into us that we hold on to, instead of we're still here, we're strong, we have great memories. Tap back into those, read books that are joyous. And it's amazing, whatever we feed ourselves through neuroplasticity and the way the brain changes or absorbs information and restructures the thinking process, how our habits determine our happiness. And habits are not just what we do physically, habits are what we do mentally, what we allow in, what we don't allow in, what we recognize is good for us and what we know is not good, and how we handle the not good to hear it but not let it take us down. So again, whatever you're going through in life, there's always an outcome. There's always a positive end result, no matter what it is, no matter how bad it is. I look at some people, I've worked with people that have been double amputees on their balance, and I look at they lost both their legs, and yet now they're able to go and do things they never thought they would be able to do again, because they've got balance. But it came from their determination to not quit, not give in, but find the best that they could have with the situation they were in. I got friends that are Olympians now. They go to the Special Olympics, the Paralympics, and compete and are achieving things they never would when they were in the full physical ability that they had before they had a restriction thrown upon them. And now they're celebrating life more than ever because they tapped into what they've got, not what they've lost, and what the new change gives them the opportunity to do. So always think positive, and thanks for your work, Mort. I know you must have helped millions of people, because it's not just who you help, it's the effect they have on the people around them that has an effect on the people around them, and it spreads. It's beautiful. Bob, you won't be here Thursday, but you'll watch a little later. You're going to San Diego. Have a great trip, Bob. Look forward to talking to you soon, and wish the best to Noah and his new college as well. But again, always good to have you here, Bob. Thanks so much for being part of this family, helping start this family. So with that being said, thank you all so much. I will see you on Thursday. We know Thursdays is a tougher physical workout, but I would love to see your messages, Dave, a special moment that made you happy that we were doing in class, and hold on to it, because you're all amazing. You've all got so much to offer. Never minimize yourself because society doesn't embrace you. Embrace society by being everything that you were born to be. Love to you all. See you Thursday. Big love. Stay positive. Bye-bye.